Okay, and okay, what is going on here? Already we're in scuff. My camera's not working for some reason. Hello? Uh, already off to a scuff start. Hold on, let me do something real quick to fix this. Already off to a scuff start. My model is here, but the mouth is not. I'm a statue. Help! Someone used Petrificus Totalis on me. I can't move. I can only move my mouth. Let me fix this in just a sec. That's taking the ice demon too far. Yep, that is taking it too far. Let me exit out. VC faces. I don't know why it's doing that, but let me see if I get VC face up, back up, it will work. Because it was working a moment ago when I got on, before I started streaming, it was working just fine. Everything was moving. I don't know why sometimes that happens where the camera light will just stop for no reason. Okay, there we go. Back up. Let me just get it realigned. Yes, I'm still with the Brotherhood of Steel, but I've completed the quest where I now have power armor training. Unfortunately, my power armor helmet I got from the Brotherhood of Steel got trashed as soon as after I got the armor, because I had to go through the quarry where there were a whole bunch of Deathclaws, and because of how much damage is done to the armor, the helmet practically is useless, and it did a lot of damage to the chest. So I kind of upgraded because I used one of the Brotherhood of Steel power armors I took off the Brotherhood. So let me just get this back up and realign it. I'm pretty sure I can, but I got only like 4,000 something caps, and if I can, I would repair it. And I did get the NCR NCR Ranger armor. However, it's charging so much just to get the combat armor fixed, which is insane of how much it was charging. It was charging like 12,000 caps for it. Let me see it pop up. Oh, yep, there we go. Let me just realign myself and then reconnect it so you guys will be able to eat stuff at me. Ooh, 2,500 caps. That definitely sounds like an idea. Let me just get everything set back up since it became a little scuffed because the camera decided to turn off. I have to reconnect the throwing system back up because it went off. It gets disconnected when VC face goes off. So let me just see if that is now working. Ow. Yeah, it's working. Okay. There's only a few Mr. Handies you need to kill. And the Mr. Handies, that'll definitely be helpful. And that's definitely helpful knowing there's only a few Mr. Handies. I can take those easily. And I think, let me see, are we good now? No more scuff. Ow, ow, ow. Yep, we are good. Gave you guys some free eats. Okay, let's adjusted. And if you didn't know, Willow, I now have a new goal set up. It's for whenever we hit like 50 subs and I get paid by Twitch, I will be using that money to get art made. I thought that'd be because I've been having a hard time trying to think of what to put for a new goal after I did the 50 follower goal for the 3D modeling stream. I thought, you know what? I'll just start doing art goals. So every time when we hit that marker, I'll be using the money I get. It will depend on what artist I want made, but I think 50 should be a good way to start out with, since I had 50 follower goal last time. Art Pong, yeah. I definitely want to see some. I definitely want to get artwork commissioned, because you see how like with Chibi, how so good the art that she gets made is, and I would like to get artwork made myself, because I think that will be good, because I got some good ideas for art. But when it comes to drawing 2D, I can tell you I completely suck at drawing 2D. The stuff I've done, like here, like I did the overlay myself, I made it, but this was all done in Blender. I can only do the reason I'm good at when making like a simple design in Blender is because I'm using the vertices and I'm manipulating them and moving them to shape and to put them into the shape I want. Okay, let me just get laptop up thing. So, because as you know, when I do go into New Vegas, I won't be able to like see chat directly on my PC, because I don't know how to put it in windowed mode. So let me just get that up. Okay, and with that, I'm gonna take us on over to the game area, so we can start playing New Vegas. Okay, and it's doing that. Okay. Steam. Oh, Rogery, thank you for following. I really do appreciate it. Okay, here we go. See if it will work. Because last time on... oh, better make sure I have the audio. Yeah, the audio's on. It's... let me turn it off for a second. But last time we had a little bit of issue with Genshin, because for some reason it wouldn't pop up. I had to delete the window capture and add a new one. So hopefully we don't have that problem with New Vegas today. So here we go.
Good to see you again. Hope you're winning some money in here. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm a close friend of some of the family around here. I do some independent contracting around the casino, and they set me up with this great room.
Oh, I was muted. Sorry about that. I did not. I forgot I had my. I turned off for just a sec. Thanks for letting me know, Willow. I didn't know. As I was saying, this is the quest I was on, and when I did this, the marker shows me to talk to this guy, and I did all these options, but I got nothing out of him. Like, is this?
Casino. Yeah, I've heard the name. Not sure why he'd send you to me. Is he helping out with room service or something?
And that's all I got. I got absolutely nothing.
Goodbye.
So how do I find out what he does if it does not give me what it tells me what to do? Well, the thing is, sometimes I'm chatty, but when I'm like really focused on something, I'm sure you've seen it. I get like really quiet and hyper focused on it. But with this, I don't know what I'm supposed to do on this mission, because it says find out what kind of work Clayton does for the family, and I talk to him and I get nothing out of him. Last stream I also tried see what happens if I just kill him and take what he has on him. That didn't work.
Howdy.
So what am I supposed to do? Like check somewhere to find out what he does? 'Cause I remember we had more success with the other guy, and he got caught by the family. Can't help but that. Sorry. Yeah. I don't know what to do on this quest to tell you, because it doesn't tell me anything else what I have to do. Like, literally, it just shows me to talk to him. Maybe I need to talk to Kachinko again, and maybe that'll help. Because that's the only marker I got.
Those fucking monkey cons joined the NCR? I can't believe they finally got themselves civilized.
I missed a big part of your New Vegas stream, so I joined and went to find food. What did I miss? You haven't missed much, Pan Pan. Mostly a bunch of stuff that has been happening on the stream, because when I got on here, my camera was not working, so I had to like redo a VC face and reconnect it, throwing into my model. Yeah, you're a little bit behind on it, Willow, but not too far, because I haven't done a whole lot. I mainly like only up the cons and then started doing the next part, the quest. And I've been wandering around aimlessly for hours in here because the place is a freaking maze and I couldn't find out where I'm supposed to go next. And this quest is absolutely this has to be my least favorite quest, because I got confused when I was doing a quest for goals, but it wasn't as bad as this.
Fuck
Yeah.
not. Hey, what can I do for you? Now we cut off the head of the serpent. Big Saul and Nero have to die. As long as they're alive, they can start up their plans again. All you've managed to do is stall them. I guarantee you they have contingencies. They're a little bit upset about what's been done to muck up their plans. They tasked me to find out who's responsible. There isn't gonna be another chance to get both of them together in the same room. I'll slip you a gun, and we can take them out. When they're gone, I'm gonna run this joint. Don't worry, I'll take care of this place.
Okay, let's go take care of the
Hurry and
bosses.
Get ready. I'll give you a gun when you get to the room.
Okay, let's see. Did the quest change? Yeah, it did. Okay, okay, I guess I don't have to talk to them anymore. I can just go with him to the room. And that'll be it. So I'll just follow him to the room.
I'd wager that the army's sending elite units our way, right as we speak.
At least I don't have to talk to the guy, because I was getting nowhere with him. Hey, before I do, I'm gonna better make sure everything's working right, because feeling something screwing going on. Okay, the mic's working because I was working a bit, but everything seems to be working, so let's continue. Okay.
Hey, here's that gun I promised you. I suggest using it while they are talking.
Let's have some
Pretty sure they're gonna
words.
kill you after
Take
they
a seat
talk.
on the couch so we can get to talking.
It's time for the meeting with the bosses. We can't chit-chat right now.
Okay. Sit in the chair.
So I assume you know why we called you here.
Don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, trying to do a mob voice.
Yeah, we lost some guns, you little weasel. However, we can get more guns. You slowed us down, but you can't stop us. You're gonna die a failure.
Time to die, Sal.
All right, let's dance. Hey!
The folks have come to accept you for your helpful nature. Nice.
Have some fun.
I didn't have to lift a finger.
I got kicked out of Ultralux the other...
Let's see what Big Sal has on him.
day.
No caps?
That place gives me the fucking freaks. Hey, thanks for all the hard work back there. I'm gonna run a tight ship here, don't you worry. Of course, after all you did for me, here are some chips for you. Play, have some fun.
See you later.
Bye.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, return to Colonel Moore and report that the Elmar's plans have been foiled. Okay, and after that, Willow, you can show me how to get to the Sunset Sarsaparilla. Since this is done.
Things are good since Kachino took over.
I think there is something wrong with that dog.
Hello and welcome to Gamora. What can I help you with today? Not much of a rumor, but I hear the Tops is always looking for new talent. Lord knows they've needed it for a long time. Bye.
Big Sal got whacked. If you're wondering what that means, it's a I know from some officers that's what they mean by getting rid of someone. Why am I so Oh, I think I might be overcumbered. That might be why I'm so slow. But luckily I am near the Lucky 38 and
Fine by me.
oh wait, I need the binoculars. Yeah, I need to unload some stuff.
Strip secure.
It dropped the I didn't want him to drop it, I want him to carry it. Okay. See here.
Where to, partner?
Time to unload some stuff. Sorry about that. My dad came in. Had to talk to him for a second. Okay, let's see here. What else can I get rid of? Okay. Yeah, the scrap metal, I need to get rid of that because that's taking up space. Doctor, yes. might be one reason why I'm. Guess I got Annabelle and I got. I think I'm good on weight right now. That. Oh, you talked to it. So let's go to let's head back to talk to the colonel, and then, well, you can show me how to get to the Sunset Sarsaparilla. Okay, let's see here. Where's the colonel?
Evening.
Oh yeah, I think this is probably the way I had to go. This is just where I just was. Yep, sorry about that. I talked to the family again, my family again. Okay. Oh wait, no, I wasn't going this way. I was trying to go back. In a little, because I remember the way to Colonel, but I'm a little, I think I got a little off track. Yeah, I'm really off track where I'm supposed to be. I don't know how I ended up over here. Okay, I am completely lost. I don't know how I ended up in here. Starting to feel like Mr. Griswold from National Lampoon's Vacation when they on the part of the Vegas Vacation when they were at the Hoover Dam. So I have no idea how I ended up over here. I just want to get back over to where I was. I don't want to be in this area anymore. I want to go back up. I am completely lost. Maybe if I fast travel, I'll get back up to where I was, because I am completely lost to where I'm supposed to be. Because this is that was not the way to the Colonel. Now finally now we're at where the Colonel is.
The Legion can count on that.
Ah, here she is.
Have you discovered what the Omertas are up to? Excellent. You'd think living in the lap of luxury and power would be enough for some people, but no. But we have other problems. While investigating the Omertas, what little I could on my end, I came across something much more sinister. Evidence suggests that Mr. House is planning to make some kind of move when the battle breaks out, and I'm guessing he won't be coming to our rescue. While we don't know what his exact plans are, my orders are to take no risks. I'm sending you to take Mr. House out of the equation. Any questions? Perhaps, but that's not my problem. Vegas is a nice place for the men to go on vacation, but it'd be an acceptable loss next to the dam. We've had reported sightings of Mr. House's Securitron spying on both NCR and Legion forces. Also, given a recent analysis of the sightings, we now estimate that Mr. House has at least 4 times as many Securitrons as previously assumed. He wouldn't show his hand like that if he weren't prepared to move. And neither the NCR or Legion can spare the troops to investigate, which is why I'm sending you. Any other questions? To name a few things off the top of my head, expand his borders, get the NCR and Legion to wipe each other out, and seize Hoover Dam. Any other questions?
No, ma'am.
Good. Then you have your orders. See that Mr. House does not present a problem. Dismissed.
Okay, apparently I just failed a quest, which I was not trying to do, so let me see what quest I failed. It says Finger of Suspicion. Okay, apparently it was a quest that had to do with, I guess, with Mr. House. I guess that's what it was. So I think what I'm gonna do before I actually do go to her, I'm gonna go and I'll do the House Always Wins, but first, Willow, are you still in here? No, Willow left on. Yeah, was gonna ask how to get to the Sunset Sarsaparilla power plant.
Guess you can never have too many low-life chem dealers on your side.
But so in the meantime, I'll do that if I need to. But I think what I will do is I am gonna go find out what with the platinum chip. As soon as I find my way out of the dam, because the dam is always a maze for me.
Dealers on your side.
Ah, here we go. Ow! 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 I hate it when I sneeze. It always hurts. And sorry about that, everyone. I did not mean to scare you like that.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
Sure, later.
Okay, I guess we're going back in here. Oh wait, I don't think I've been in this one.
Hey, fella, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying. Security, baby. Can't make the bread if the bakers are full of lead. You dig it? Don't worry, your safest house is in here. Courtesy of Mr. House.
I like this one where it says 5 words from my cold dead hands, but I don't want to be cause any trouble in the tops, so I'm gonna go with what they want. So I'll hand over my weapons, but I'm keeping the holdout ones.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your tops experience the tops? Relax, baby. The safest houses. We'll keep them locked up in the bank upstairs right next to the money. It's serious protection. Everything your little heart desires, that's what. You like gambling? Boom. Either one of the main hallways has cards, slots, you name it. Hungry? Thirsty? The restaurant just off the left-hand hallway has the best food and booze in Vegas. Or maybe you'd rather take in a show. The Aces Theater upstairs always has hot acts raring to go. Check it out. Have a good time, baby. Way I hear it, some big leaguer NCR Rangers are coming to town to dance a two-step all over Caesar's head. Way I hear it, some big leaguer NCR Rangers are coming to town to dance a two-step all over Caesar's head.
Ooh, they got blackjack. Blackjack's fun.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? The guy everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
Seems you need to work on your marksmanship. Mr. House wants the platinum chip handed over.
I hit what I was aiming for. Guess you had brains to spare. Or you just thick-skulled. Either way, baby, this is good news. Maybe I can finally sleep at night, knowing you didn't die. What say you and me cash out? Go somewhere more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer. To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed.
I think I'm gonna go with 2 conditions: lose the bodyguards, and we both go to the suite now.
If that's what it takes to win your trust, that's what it takes. Follow me.
Keep those hands where I can see them. Guess those are Meredith Fink got what was coming to her.
Now that you and me's got some privacy, I gotta ask, how is it that you're still living?
Securitron dug me up and docked in Good Springs, did it. The rest, call it luck and leave it at that.
House was on to me from word go? I thought I was being so clever. Once you were vertical, how'd you track me down?
Seemed you dropped something in Boulder City.
To think I deemed that flint box my lucky charm. Oh, the irony. I guess that's enough scratching around at first base. Tell me, which way is the wind gonna blow? You got questions? I got answers. It's the House edge, baby. Literally. It's what Mr. House needs to stack the odds in his favor. It's some kind of data storage device, dig? So it's the data on the chip that's platinum, not the chip itself. Trouble is, the chip don't fit any computer I've found. Must require special hardware. It has something to do with the Securitrons, I know that much. Upgrades their hitting power, gives them heft. Might be slightly useful if you're looking to defend the Strip from Caesar's Legion or the NCR. Or maybe both. How else can I clue you in? Broad strokes, change in management. The Securitrons are where it's at. I need a way to control them, and a way to beef up their hitting power. I get those 2 ducks in a row, Vegas can defend itself versus all comers. NCR, Caesar's Legion, it won't matter. Baby, do you not understand the level of game here? What I did to you was rotten. But if you think House, the NCR, or Caesar won't kill to put Vegas in their pocket, I really did blow out your brains. There was a time I would have agreed with you, but this, it's too big. It affects too many people. I can't get hung up on those details. Baby, the odds may look long, but that's just because we ain't done rigging them. I won't toss the dice until we are. I've gleaned a lot working with Mr. House. He was a good cat to swing with. I still got a lot to learn, but it's coming together. Something else you wanted to know?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's a tricky world out there. I'll tell it to you straight. A good cat to swing with, or was until he stopped mewing. It was House's big idea to resurrect the Strip. He recruited the three families as muscle, showed us how to set up casinos, negotiated with the NCR. None of this in person, mind you. Did all of his talking through those Securitrons of his. But lately, the silence is deafening. The robots collect House's share of the take every week, and life goes on. Ain't exactly what I'd call leadership. Personally, they give me the heebie-jeebies. There's such a thing as being too polite. If I may this, my pleasure that. Don't get me wrong, that resort of theirs is strictly ring-a-ding. But my guts say, don't go in the basement.
Yeah, someone's telling me about those guys, that there's something that not right about them. I don't think I've come across any of them yet, but it definitely sounds suspicious.
We're the definition of cool, baby. We know how to swing. Folks come to us to learn how to enjoy themselves. Of the three families, we're the only ones with the heart and savoir-faire to run the Strip on our own. A nation of meddlers trying to muscle in on our action. Well, we got muscles too, and smarts besides. Only reason the NCR hasn't busted up our scene is they're a little afraid of Mr. House, and a lot afraid of Caesar. If the NCR beats the Legion at Hoover Dam, they'll turn on us and claim the Strip. And we don't have the muscle to beat them. Not yet. Meanwhile, they're all that's keeping Caesar's Legion at bay. Plus, NCR soldiers and citizens are our best customers. It's complicated. Worst of the worst. A tribe of degenerate losers led by a creep. They crucify people for kicks, slaughter whole towns. The NCR beat them at the dam 3 years ago, but that didn't stop them. They spent the meanwhile gathering strength. They're gonna try to take the dam again real soon, and if they do, Vegas as we know it will cease to exist. Something else you wanted to know? What about it? Baby, ease off the gas. The chip belongs in the hands of someone who can use it, as in me, not you. You'll get a piece of the action, and a sweet one, but the chip sticks with me.
Yeah, I don't agree with that because you shot me in the freaking head.
You help me, and before long, the chairman will rule all of Vegas, dig? With enough robot muscle to back it up. You'll get a sweet, juicy cut of that action. But until that day comes, I'll keep you on retainer and pay bonuses for special missions. How's that sound? I know, you figured me for a creep. It's your prerogative. If you change your mind, come find me on the casino floor. In the meantime, the presidential is yours whenever you want it. Adios. Something else you wanted to know?
What to say? I like that song, Big Iron.
What else did you want to know? Like I said, once the chairmen are running Vegas, you'll get a percentage. Until then, I'll pay you a retainer and... Jackpot, baby. I knew we'd see eye to eye. Here's a start on your retainer. Don't spend it all in one place, and the prez is yours for as long as you want it. When you're ready to saddle up, come find me down on the casino floor and we'll plan the next step of this caper. Ring-a-ding, baby. Ta-ta. Something else you wanted to know? Baby, you're the boss. All you gotta do is whistle. In the meantime, enjoy the high life. Room service is on me. I'll send up a bottle of the good stuff. Ta-ta.
Come on. I hate this.
Over here! Come on.
What the hell? Benny just tried to freaking off me.
Hey.
Guess those Omerta finks got what was coming to them.
Where's it says search Benny's coat. I was not expecting them to show up. But it makes sense because that touch right there, you can't trust Benny. What does the quest say? Oh, bring the platinum chip to Mr. House.
The eyes of the mighty Kaiser are upon you.
he admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Caesar will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands. Incidentally, it will interest you to know that the man you seek has fled the Strip and is likely making haste for Caesar's camp as we speak.
So that's what happened. Benny ran off with the chip and tried to take me out.
The mighty Caesar has bestowed upon you his mark and guaranteed safe conduct. If he wanted you dead, you would be dead already. Seek Caesar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Cursor Lucullus will be waiting.
The slime got away during the escape. That explains it. Okay, so that's where I have to go. I better go in.
No loitering.
Yeah, I was wondering why I couldn't enter the casino. Probably because it was a door I couldn't go through.
Where to, partner?
Talk to Mr. House.
Events have transpired in a less than optimal fashion. Benny has fled the Strip and the Platinum Chip has not been recovered. His destination is hardly a mystery. It's a near certainty that he's making his way for Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill. It's one of just 2 places on Earth that have the hardware necessary to read the Platinum Chip. The Lucky 38 is the other, of course.
Okay.
And whose idea was it to offer yourself up as a sacrificial lamb? Really? What did you expect? Are you going to keep giving him opportunities to kill you? It's becoming a hobby of his. His destination is hardly a mystery. I won't lie to you. It'll be dangerous. The next step will require you to infiltrate Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill. Absolutely not. Caesar is of great use to me. I don't want you harming a hair on that man's head, assuming you could find one. I want you to open a hatch in the basement of the derelict weather station atop Fortification Hill. You'll recognize it on sight. The hatch bears the logo of the Lucky 38, same as the Platinum Chip. Something very important. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise, so don't bother asking. You can't, but the chip can. The hatch will recognize the Platinum Chip and open sesame. I'm not offering you an incentive as crude as money, though there'll be plenty of that. What I'm offering you is a ground floor opportunity in the most important enterprise on Earth. What I'm offering is a future. For you, and for what remains of the human race. I expect that if Benny doesn't have the chip, Caesar will make sure you get it. More on that later. Be off.
Okay. That's what I have to do next. Going for Benny, but first I better change my companions because Boone no doubt will attack any of the Caesar's Legion on site, and plus I'm dressed as the NCR, so wouldn't be good for me to be dressed when I do get to near the fort. But I need it, so I'm gonna have to get my lightweight armor out of storage. Where's my lightweight metal armor? Did I maybe give it to Boone by maybe give it to Boone? Speaking of which, where are my companions?
High roller suite. Casino floor.
Fine by me.
Where to, partner?
I think what I'll have to do, maybe get a Caesar's Legion armor out.
Well, now, look what rolled in. What, you getting lonely out there? Well, now.
No, I'm not trying to talk to you, Cass. I want to go into my footlocker.
Take care now.
See if I put apparel on. Maybe if I put the maybe I should go and get like maybe a power armor helmet from the Brotherhood if I can. Oh wait, before I do, I forgot I need to change out Boone, because he will. And also, why are they still down at the casino?
Where to, partner?
I need to get him to follow me. Yeah, that's why.
I've got your back.
Maybe I should.
Where to, partner?
That guy Benny was a piece of work. If that's what you think. I'll make my way there.
Actually, you know, instead of trying to get, remember, I need to go and get the Nightkin. See if maybe she might be a better fit instead of being like Caesar's Legion. So I'm gonna here, and I'm gonna go and get her because I remember I left her back at in Jacobstown. So first step. Go to Jacobstown. Ah, there she is. Hey, Fire Dragon, welcome on in. My day's been going pretty well. I hope your day has been going well.
Naughty children run from the punishment, but we'll find Betty. Won't we, Leo? Let it be lovely, dearie.
Currently, I'm just doing a few things because I now have to head over to here because Benny ran off with the platinum chip. And I need to get a few things before I decide to go after him. I need to go to Hidden Valley and see if maybe I can pick up a power armor helmet. And once I pick up a power armor helmet, if I can, I am going to be heading on over to talk to the Legion. Hopefully they won't come after me because I'm dressed as like the Brotherhood of Steel. Okay, that door is inaccessible. Let's see here. Going around taking the bottle caps. Don't need these. What they won't know won't hurt them. Oh wait, I think I've already been in here.
I heard we have you to thank for McNamara having a change of heart. Thank you. So what can I do? Later.
Okay, that's the doctor. Wonder where, I forgot where the shop is because I haven't been to it. And this is not the shop, this is the firing range. Wait, it's, yeah, here it is.
Have you heard the news? Elder McNamara has lifted the lockdown. Good news for this store, let me tell you. I can't wait to start getting more goods. So what are you here for? Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
Power armor helmet, yes, definitely getting that. Weapons to sell.
Thanks. Later.
Hey, where my power armor? Ah, there's my helmet. Now I'm fully dressed in 51 power armor. Oh wait, maybe I should get my, let me see, donate room. Yeah, I should probably grab my light armor. I should probably grab the armor so that way when I'll say before I approach them, but if I have to switch like to the light armor, I will. Here, see if they add anything. Nope, empty. So, I'll continue on. Is it lagging on your guys' end? Because it felt like it was lagging for a bit on my end. on, let me through. There we go. Okay. Time to head out and go after Benny. Okay, Camp Searchlight. Have to go through here. And why am I still using that weapon? I should be in my plasma. Yep, there's my weapon. Okay, time to go through here, back through the radiated areas. See what find. Yeah, it's really dark in here. I'll do what they want. I won't attack Caesar for now. Save that for the big battle. Okay, I'm close to the camp. Best I save before do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna save here on this one. So that way, if any Legion attack, I know to switch.
Halt! What business have you in Cottonwood Cove, outsider? You wear the mark of Caesar. You must be who Cursor Lucullus is waiting for. You may continue, but be warned. Mark or no, we will not tolerate aggressive action by visitors in the camp.
As you say, but no promises. And you're dealing with a guy in full-fledged 51. Was it? What's the grade? Let me check. T51 B power armor. You really think your little bullets are gonna stand up to a guy in a power armor? I don't think so. I've taken down Death Claws.
Alway, true to Caesar.
Actually, Jake, did I put this after with that? Did I ever put the gameplay back to? Oh no, I didn't put the difficulty back to normal. There we go. Okay. Guess this is the person we have to talk to.
Awe, are you ready to head upriver? I am Cursar Lucullus, and my orders are to escort you to the Legion's camp at Fortification Hill. Are you ready to go? Wale.
I'm gonna save because I don't know what's gonna happen when we go over there. Best to have a save point.
Awe, are you ready to travel to the fort? You'll be meeting face to face with the mighty Caesar himself, founder of the Legion, conqueror of 86 tribes. To my knowledge, this is the first time Caesar has ever summoned one of the dissolute to see him. Not even tribal chieftains receive this honor. All who are not Legion are dissolute. They live in squalor, unrestrained by morality, lacking moderation, temper, and self-control. Their very existence is a blight on the common good. Even worse are the profligates, the subtype of dissolute one finds this side of the river. They hold themselves to be civilized, when in fact they are corrupt and self-interested. The truth will be made clear to them soon enough. You'd know better than I would, but you must be remarkable for Caesar to take such an interest.
Okay, I'm ready to travel with you.
The trip will take a few hours. Take your place on the boat. By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my holdout weapons.
Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave. Awe.
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the Burned Man again.
Burned Man, that sounds familiar. Oh, poor soul. What a shame.
Awe, true to Caesar.
Excuse me.
Okay, where do I go? Okay, I need to go that way.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Fine, I guess.
Are you okay?
I'm looking forward to getting sent across the river.
This will be a good opportunity to check out the enemy as I pretend to be pretend to be all nice, and then use the information later to destroy them.
True to Caesar. I'm harsh on the children, but they'll be excellent legionaries. I'm quite proud of them.
Okay, I guess I go in here.
Awe, true to Caesar.
You must enter Caesar's tent alone. Anyone else must remain outside. You must enter Caesar's tent alone. Anyone else must remain outside. You must enter Caesar's tent alone.
Okay, I guess I'll get on the way here. Oh.
Don't go too far now, dearie.
Oh, would you look at that? There's Benny.
You're the courier who caused so much trouble for my legion, and yet you dare come before me. All the bribes I sent to the Omertas ended up buying me nothing. The great Khans aren't exactly clamoring to fight for my legion now. The garrison I established at Nelson has been wiped out. Years of meticulous scheming to place a mole at Camp McCarran. Wasted. So tell me this, because I really want to know. I am feared, with good reason. But you, of all people, dare to come here and stand before me, the mighty Caesar. What were you thinking? We'll deal with Benny when the time comes. In the meantime, you do know why I wanted to meet you, right? A man nearly kills you, so you track him across the breadth of the Mojave. You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat. You visit the tops, and next thing you know, the head of the chairman is fleeing the strip like a whimpering little pup. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started? Benny is my prisoner. You don't deal with him unless you've dealt with me. Don't worry. You'll get the platinum chip he was carrying, and then you'll use it like I tell you to. The time is fast approaching when my legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching. Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip Benny was carrying when we captured him. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried.
Hey Arcantus, I heard that the Yeats Master is preparing a big weapon for this Sunday. Wait, what? What do you mean this Sunday? They're preparing a big weapon for this Sunday. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, are you talking about you're gonna do a big yeet?
I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Talk to Benny on your way out. He knows I'm going to let you decide how he dies. Maybe you want to remind him.
Indeed, just wait for it. And we leveled I guess I will. Save, summon, repair. Definitely putting some into energy weapons since that's what I've been using. Ooh, I could get a new perk. See what I should choose. When you choose the Explorer perk, every location in the world is revealed to you. You're on your maps, so get out there and explore. I'm gonna go with the Explorer perks, and that sounds like a good one. Yeah, that is a nice perk. I mean, look at all these locations it just gave me. Nice. So, we meet again, Benny.
Go ahead and laugh, baby. I ain't blind to the humor in this situation.
It is pretty funny.
That we do, baby. That we do. Down to brass tacks. How'd your meet and greet with Baldy go? Try not to smile so wide, baby. You might break your mouth. Yeah, Baldy said you'd get to decide. So which way you leaning? Sweet offer, baby, but if you cut these ropes, every legionary in this camp's gonna come running with machetes. Now, on the other hand, if I had a stealth boy and a bobby pin, I could see myself out. Know what I mean? Baby, if you show me the door to Scramsville, that's where I'll go. Out of your hair, never to return. I've been a fink to you. Caused more than my share of grief by a hard mile. Let me go. You won't see me again. Check's in the mail, hey? Don't get my hopes up. Sure. Baldy wants you to go down there in the bunker and destroy whatever Mr. House stashed there. Oh, you don't want to do that, baby. Whatever's down in that bunker is the key to the city called Vegas. So here's what you do. You go down there and you use the chip to do whatever Mr. House would have wanted you to do. And when you get back to the strip, you find Yes Man. I made it so that cat can't help but be helpful. Dig? I'm the most interesting person I know. Now, in the way back, we called ourselves the Boot Riders. Silly name, but that's how we rode the Mojave, dig? On our feet. We were nomadic badasses not to be trifled with. A gang of ruffians, though, with a certain panache. When House gave us the tops to renovate, his robots dropped off boxes full of suits and ties and wingtip shoes. Told us we were the chairmen now. That caused an uproar, but I said the name sticks. Chow to the old ways, baby. Time to swing in style. If the shoes fit, you wear them.
How long were you head of the family?
7 years. Took over 3 days after Mr. House introduced himself. Our chief at the time, mountain of a guy named Bingo, wanted to stay nomadic. I disagreed, so he challenged me to the knife. He looked so surprised when I stuck that knife in his neck. Thought he was so tough, but he was so slow. That's how I made Chief. It's how things were back then. We were east of Vegas when the first Securitron we ever saw rolled up on us. We junked it in a minute flat. The next day, 20 roll up, so we listened. Said we'd been selected. Vegas needed us to defend it. In exchange, we'd get cushy digs, full stomachs, medical treatment. Everything a nomad never gets, in other words. Most of the tribe thought we should say no. I thought it was the best idea ever. I prefer the term relocated. It took every stealth boy I had to cross the river at Cottonwood Cove. That was a close shave riding a boat full of Legion boys. Once I was across, I changed into a uniform I swiped off a dead legionary outside Nelson. Tried to sneak into the bunker, but that didn't work out. They found the chip. I wasn't gonna tell them what it was used for, but let's just say they were persuasive. Go on. So you keep saying? Yeah. To die in my sleep at a ripe old age after a marathon session of hey-hey with 30 sex-starved broads. You'll set that up? Look, I ain't a harbor for illusions. I ain't expecting to get out of this shindig alive. That's why I'm trying to hand you my scheme, baby. It's called having a legacy. I know, so many options. How do you choose just one? Mr. House hides Vegas under his skirt when the bombs fall 1,000 years ago, so it belongs to him? Forever? You buy that? Baby, every boss has a line to explain why he's special. Why everyone's gotta do what he says. You're just figuring
Interesting.
that out? Vegas gotta swing, baby. Gotta have pizzazz. Respect where due, but that old man is square to the core. Ain't we covered this? The only thing not bad about them is they ain't Legion. The NCR is the biggest gang of thieves in the Mojave. Only difference is they pass laws to make their crimes legal before they commit them. Nah, just spruce it up with a crucifixion here and there. Come closer so I can step on you. The Legion is twisted, baby. Original losers worshipping the king of creeps like he's some kind of god. They're worse than roaches. My advice? Put on your stomping shoes. Now you're talking. That is the ring-a-ding move, baby. First base is whatever Mr. House would have you do. Follow orders, rig the game to his specifications. Then, when he ain't looking, you knock him out of the running and find a way to take control of those Securitrons of his. Go see Yes Man. I made it so that cat can't help but be helpful. Go on. Ta-ta.
Okay, so let's see what my options are. You talked to Yes Man about to take over the Vegas, search Benny's room, tops for clues. Okay, so let me see. First, I'll do what they want. I'll go to the bunker, and then I'm gonna talk to Yes Man, because taking over the strip wouldn't be bad, especially if I take it over. I can give it to the I can hand it over to the NCR, or they have it to where I'm in charge.
All right, dearie, let's go.
I don't have any stealth boys, but I've come across one. I'll in more bobby pins. I'll get one to him. Guys, even though he shot me in the freaking head, it'd be better to let him just run off as long as I don't have to see his mug again. That's for sure.
None may enter without Caesar's permission.
Caesar has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him. Caesar has put a lot of trust in you. Be worth it.
Awe, true to Caesar.
Caesar has forbidden you to leave until you've carried out his will in the great underground vault. Wale.
Okay.
Awe, true to Caesar.
Okay, this is a broken terminal. That's also a broken terminal. Okay, so the door is activated somewhere else.
Stories about the Burn Man again.
Better save.
I see you reached your destination safely. Shall we get to work?
Oh, okay.
The Platinum chip is a data storage device. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems. That means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at. My army will do what an army does best: defend territory from invaders and maintain order. Good. I won't hold you up any longer. Stop wasting time. Go upload the data on the Platinum chip to the facility's primary computer.
Do not attempt to flee. Justice.
Okay, I get do what Mr. House says in the meantime.
Will be admitted.
What just happened? I don't, something just happened. I don't know what it is, but it just froze. I can't do anything. It's just completely froze on me. I don't know what is going on. Yeah, everything is completely frozen. I can't do anything. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, never mind. Oh, there we go. I managed to get out of it. I thought for a second there I would have to restart stream, and I am lagging. Hold on. the game crashed. Give me a sec. Let me give me a chance to fix things. So, let me just give me a chance to fix things, and we'll continue. Because I was not expecting it to crash on me like that. For a second there, I did think I would have to restart stream. Yeah, that was unexpected. That was unexpected. I wasn't expecting the stream to crash like that. Hold on a sec. Let me make sure everything's... Okay, so let me just restart New Vegas, and we'll continue where we left off. Good thing I saved before that happened. I'm gonna do what Mr. House wants, but when it comes to the NCR, I'll do what it wants, but after that, I'm basically gonna hand over the New Vegas Strip to him, to the NCR. But I'm not gonna be like the clones and the Bad Batch, like when Crosshair, when he went, "Good soldiers follow orders." That is not gonna be me. I'm not gonna follow orders.
I see you reached your destination safely. Shall we get to work? It's a facility I built many years before you were born. You might think of it as a barracks. You'll understand soon enough. Was that meant to be a shocking revelation? Of course Caesar wants it destroyed. He's afraid of what the bunker might hold, and rightly so. But you're not going to do that. You're going to do the smart thing, and work for me.
Aw, man, I'm 1 point away from going, I could use a raise.
The Platinum chip is a data storage device. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen...
Already heard that.
That means I... Good. I won't hold you up any longer.
Okay.
Come in.
Okay, so hopefully this time on this part we don't crash. The game does not crash. And it's a good thing I get to keep my power armor on.
Using lawful use of deadly force.
See what's in the lockers. Nothing there. Empty, empty. Toolbox. Unlock the terminals. These are the turret operations. Best to hack into these terminals, because that way I can shut down the terminals and I won't have to worry about fighting turrets. Okay, so I can actually shut down all of them. This will make it things a whole lot easier. Oh, Sentry Bot term. Okay, so I have to access I can only access these two. Yeah, here we go again with the terminals, like last time. There we go. That takes care of that one. Now to deal with this one. Ah, there we go. This is gonna be easy. Well, I don't think completely easy, but at least I shut down. At least I shut down a lot of the problems, so I don't have to deal with them. Okay, let's see here. West. Kind of other sections to the vault, huh? Well, let's take care of what I had to do for Mr. House.
You've carried out Caesar's will, but I must confiscate your equipment again. You are free to leave.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the Burned Man again.
Grandma will be right here.
I felt the ground shake a while ago. I'll take that as a sign you've got the job done. There are rewards for doing as I command. Today, your reward is vengeance. You get to decide how Benny dies. Go to Benny. Let him know what you've decided. My Praetorians will perform the execution, unless you want to perform it yourself. You need to work on your bloodthirst. We won't speak again until Benny is dead. Walk away if you want, but if you do, he's going up on a cross. You're still making a choice.
That doesn't sound good. Well, I hate the guy. That doesn't sound good, because have you seen what they do to what it does to people that have been on the cross?
So
Not very good.
What did you find down there? So all this time, the old man had an entire army on layaway? Clever player. Just imagine the look on Baldy's face when those Securitrons come pouring out on Judgment Day. I'd pay to have that bronze. So all you gotta do is talk to Yes Man. Figure out how to set things in motion. Make Vegas a town I would have been proud of, baby. Let it swing. I see. And how's that gonna happen? Machetes at 20 paces, hey? I accept your challenge. I see. Keep it simple, eh? Around here, it's one of the better options. Nah, I'd rather see it coming. Do it, baby. Make it clean.
We have nothing to discuss until you've dealt with Benny.
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the Burned Man again. A fair kill.
Well, I couldn't save him. Oh well, boo-hoo. I really, when it comes to Benny, I really don't care because the guy shot me in the freaking head. But let's just say, I don't think it would be good for Mr. House to get a hold of the Secretron.
Benny's demise pleasing. The destruction of an enemy? There are few things more satisfying. Let's press on, shall we? As I was telling you before, I want Mr. House out of the picture. You have an interest in his death, too. If he knows that you destroyed his gadgets beneath the fort, he will strike back. You know where to find him. How he dies, I leave up to you. Complete your mission, then return to me.
Our way, true to Caesar. Some of the slaves have been spreading.
All right, dearie.
Stories about.
Stay where Grandma can see you. All right, dearie.
The burned man again.
Oh, you here to fight in the arena? Then you're talking to the right man. Go. Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burned man again.
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burned man again.
I forgot. I didn't know my mic was off. Gotta really learn to keep track of that.
Our way. True to Caesar.
Good. You'll be a legionary. Run fast. Run fast.
some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burned man again. So you're the visitor I've heard some of the legionaries talking about. If you're in the mood to trade, just say the word. Be seeing you around.
Okay, he's a trader that does business with them. Yeah, you go this way.
Awe. True to Kaiser. Awe, are you ready to return to Cottonwood Cove? Very well.
You retrieved your confiscated equipment on your way out of the fort. Okay. Time to return to Mr. House.
Move along.
Where to, partner?
I take it you've come to deliver the platinum chip? Our terms were clear. Now that you have the chip in your possession, any attempt to renegotiate payment would be tantamount to blackmail. This is not the time for Q&A. Kindly hand over the chip. Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious, so very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made. Yes, so far as you've seen, all it does is change the picture on the Securitron's face screens from policemen to soldiers. But as you'll see, some things are more easily shown than told. Take the elevator all the way down to the bottom level, and you'll see what I mean. Don't worry, you'll like what you see. We have much to accomplish, you and I.
What the?
Step closer to the demonstration area, if you would. I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now. The titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core deflects small arms and shrapnel easily enough. Its X-25 Gatling laser, produced to spec by Glassinghouse Inc., is deadly against soft targets at medium range. And for close-range suppression or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun. All of this you probably already knew. What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons. All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitron
Damn.
close-range engagements. The software upgrade also includes drivers for the Securitron's highly sophisticated on-board auto-repair systems. Altogether, the Mark II software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return to the penthouse now. We have much to discuss.
Trips to the basement are rarely so educational, don't you think? I've since broadcast the upgrade to every Securitron in range of my transmitters, and I must say, it's causing quite a stir down on the Strip.
Okay.
The foundation is laid. My Securitrons on the Strip are upgraded, and those at the fort ready for action. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitudes of some lesser groups while we wait for Caesar's Legion to attack Hoover Dam. What did you want to discuss? General Oliver's strategy, or tunnel vision, as I like to call it, has been to mass troops at Hoover Dam. He wants to outfight the Legion in a straightforward slugging match, and then, when they rout, pursue and destroy them in detail. A crushing, decisive victory of this sort would overshadow the tactical ingenuity of Chief Hanlon's defense 4 years ago, you see.
What's your battle plan for the dam?
A good deal should be obvious to you by now. I won't spoil the rest by talking out of turn. What else did you want to discuss? That's because he ceased to be relevant when you recovered the platinum chip. Revenge doesn't interest me. Progress does. Sorry to deny you a moment of primate triumph, but you'll have to go elsewhere to sound your barbaric yawp. What else did you want to discuss? I've resurrected Vegas, spirit intact. What I need now is the ability to enforce my rightful claim. Not just against Caesar's Legion, by the way. In fact, the NCR is a more present and insidious threat. To enforce, one must have force, a position of strength. Years ago, when I detected NCR scouts roaming the Mojave, I could tell from their uniforms that these were no mere tribesmen. I knew it was only a matter of time before an army appeared to take control of the dam, and I knew my Securitrons wouldn't be enough to oppose them. And so I recruited the 3 families. Vegas belongs to me because I mustered enough strength to bring the NCR to the bargaining table.
Wasn't the NCR big enough to defeat the Securitrons and the whole family? In the 3 families?
And still is, but not without taking significant casualties. Would Kimball and Oliver have traded the lives of hundreds of soldiers for absolute control of Hoover Dam? Oh, yes. They weren't afraid of me. They were afraid of Caesar, that attacking me would leave them vulnerable to a Legion offensive. And so they negotiated. Not out of the kindness of their hearts, as they try to make it seem, because the calculus of power left no other choice.
Okay, what were your terms with the your treaty with the NCR?
NCR forces were permitted to occupy Hoover Dam and establish a military base at McCarran Airport. Well, it used to be one. They recognized my sovereignty over the Vegas Strip and agreed to supply electricity and water once their engineers repaired the dam. Written into the treaty were provisions that the NCR do nothing to prevent its soldiers and civilians from visiting the Strip. That's how I harnessed the NCR to my endeavor. Their occupation has been the engine of my growing economy. The salient issue is that they will go to war with me if given the chance. There's just one reason why the NCR hasn't contrived some outrage to justify invading the Strip. Caesar's Legion. The final battle between those two armies is fast approaching. I can't afford to let either side win on their terms. What else did you want to discuss? New Vegas is more than a city. It's the remedy to mankind's derailment. The city's economy is a blast furnace in which can be forged the steel of a new rail line running straight to a new horizon. What is the NCR? A society of people desperate to experience comfort, ease, luxury. A society of customers. With all that money pouring in, give me 20 years and I'll reignite the high technology development sectors. 50 years and I'll have people in orbit. 100 years and my colony ships will be heading for the stars to search for planets unpolluted by the wrath and folly of a bygone generation.
In the meantime, you'll rule Vegas as some kind of dictator.
I prefer the term autocrat. I would rule as a chief executive. I would not answer to a board of directors or any other entity. Nothing to impede progress. If you want to see the fate of democracies, look out the windows. My judgment. I have no interest in abusing others, just as I have no interest in legislating or otherwise dictating what people do in their private time. Nor have I any interest in being worshipped as some kind of machine god messiah. I am impervious to such corrupting ambitions. But autocracy? Firm control in the hands of a technological and economic visionary? Yes, that Vegas shall have. What else did you want to discuss? Goodbye.
Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, I need to find Yes Man and talk to him about taking over the Strip. Because I'm pretty sure if I'm in control of the Strip, it would be a lot better than Mr. House, considering what he plans to do and everything. What he plans to because after hearing what he plans to do, it'd be better if I was in charge, because I would want to work with the NCR. Because while he does have ambitions of like getting people out into space, you have to remember, we're in a wasteland that people destroyed with technology.
All right, dearie, let's go.
The recent disturbance at Gamora has been resolved. Do not be afraid to patronize Gamora.
Where'd Victor go? Oh, that wasn't where I wanted to go.
All right, dearie, let's go. Again, dear. Aw, Grandma will miss her little pumpkin. Are you sure? Nice children shouldn't play in places like that, dearie. That's the sort of place Leo likes. But if you insist...
Okay, time to get back Boone.
Is it time? I'm ready when you are.
I wonder what happened to Victor, because that's where he usually is. Oh, there's Victor.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on. I see you brought some friends. Sorry, partner, but they're gonna have to stay outside. Come back soon now.
Okay, so that's where Victor is.
No loitering.
Okay, I go this way.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night. Finally, I had to let her out.
Hey, fella, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying. Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops? Have a good time, baby.
Hey. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome to the finest entertainment experience in New Vegas. My name is Tommy Torini, and how can I make your night? Take it easy, baby.
Okay, I guess Okay, apparently that was the area I had... Or, wait, maybe it's not there, but underneath... here.
How's it hanging?
Yeah, it's underneath here.
Bring it. Hang loose, baby. Wonder where Benny got off to.
Benny's dead. How dead? Very dead. Where am I supposed to go? Ah.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today? function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man. As I understand it, I used to be just like all those other Securitrons out on the strip. But then my neurocomputational matrix was completely reprogrammed to be nice. Very, very nice.
Sounds sus to me.
Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there! Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember. Oh, he wanted to kill Mr. House and use the Platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That would give me control over all of Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then, I guess, I just do as I'm told. I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
Yep, it does sound pretty dumb.
Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't have wanted me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no. Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan.
Okay.
Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty, or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do. There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on this strip, the Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the strip, too, like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel. It makes me feel really dumb to admit this, but I don't actually know. I've never been inside the Lucky 38. No one has. Mr. House is in there, though. It's the central node of his entire network. You have? Wow, that's amazing. You can murder Mr. House whenever you want. I mean, Benny was always scheming about how he was going to get into the Lucky 38, but you already took care of that. Wow. The other thing you're going to need is the Platinum chip. You know, the one Benny killed a courier for over near Good Springs. Of course you do. Sorry about that. And it's wonderful that you do. The Platinum chip is the key to overriding and exploiting Mr. House's defenses. Did I just say exploiting? That's not a very nice word. Really, An army of Securitrons, upgraded no less. What a development. An army like that should be enough to defend Vegas from, I'm gonna say, anybody. Let me know as soon as you have the Platinum chip. And Mr. House is out of the way. I'll roll over to the Lucky 38 and see what I can do. If I'm right about the Platinum chip, I should be able to install myself on House's mainframe. I'll be waiting right here.
You're giving me some useful information, yes man. Thank you. Okay, let's see what quests I've got. Kill or disable Mr. House. Oh, I need to go. I should probably let Yes Man know about them. Some of them. I guess the options didn't show up because. Okay, where is Yes Man? He was right in here. Try again, see maybe Yes Man is still up here. Because Yes Man should be up here. Oh god, went to the back rooms. Oh, I didn't know this was back here. Yes Man's completely disappeared on me. Yep, he disappeared. Well, I guess I should go and talk to the others and get to know them, I guess. And where are my companions?
Hey, fellow. What?
Oh, they must be. They must actually still be at the casino.
I told my wife, she's good looking for a ghoul. It's just too bad she's not a ghoul. Ay, ay, ay.
I've got your back. Fine by me.
Hmm. Or do anything I need to go to Goodspring and talk to the doc because I am heavily radiated, not to mention I got a chem addiction, which is not very good either. I don't know how I is get addicted because I really haven't used them a whole lot. But I could go and talk to the. Maybe it's probably because I'm radiated. That might be why.
How are you holding up? Sure, I can help you out. Okay. All done. Sure, I can help you out. Okay. All done.
That might explain why I got a whole lot weight on is because I was carrying a whole bunch of Nuka-Colas. The soda man. The White Glove Society,
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops? Oh, well, we heard, we meaning the followers of the apocalypse, that you had been in there. The Lucky 38, I mean. And we were wondering if you could help us. If it's not too much trouble, of course. This is important enough to the followers that we scraped together the caps required for the credit check. And I'm staying at Vault 21, which is pretty cheap, for the Strip anyway. Oh, great. The followers of the Apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology, how he stays alive. Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you. Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help, many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses.
Dr. Arcanto's diagnosis that terminally low discussion of caps is in this conversation.
Ah, I see. I suppose I can give you some medical supplies for your efforts. I assure you they will be worth plenty of caps.
All right, I'll do it.
Great. I'll have the medical supplies for you by the time you come back. Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's network. You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
That sounds like an easy thing to do. I'm pretty sure I can go and do that real quick. See if we get that quest real quick.
Hey, have you been able to bug Mr. House's network yet? Good to hear. But it looks like the bug was deactivated a few minutes after it went online. It looks like House has some kind of countermeasure in place to prevent eavesdropping on his network. We'll get through eventually, just not today. Here are those medical supplies I promised. Hopefully you won't need to use them. Take care.
All right. Except that folks have come to accept you for your helpful nature.
Oh, hi. Thanks again for helping us with that data. I mean, the feed only lasted about 30 seconds, and it's not that useful, but, well, we tried. We were connected for half a minute and received enough data to fill 5 holodisks. It looked like nonsense at first, but we decoded it. It was all biometric data, life signs from Mr. House. The technology he's using is so advanced that it samples data hundreds of times per second. It's fascinating, but depressing. Whatever technology he has can't possibly be practical for the people out here. After 2 tries, I think I've learned enough. I'm sure there's something more promising I could be helping the other followers with. Oh yeah. I didn't tell you about the first time. I'd rather not talk about it if you don't mind. True. Alright. The first try was a little less professional. Someone important on the Strip had access to some of House's technology. Specifically, a Securitron. And more specifically, the someone was Benny. I know, he shot you in the head and everything. But this was a while ago. I knew he was sleazy, but I didn't realize he was so cold-blooded.
Okay.
He sure didn't. Benny was pretty tight-lipped and cryptic about the thing. But he did let me poke around in it for a while. I wound up helping Benny a lot more than he helped me. Once he had access to the Securitron's memory banks, he kicked me out of the tops. Big surprise, right? Should have seen that coming. The Securitron was disabled somehow. Might have been an EMP given some of the damage I saw. Anyway, he wanted it re-enabled and connected to Mr. House's data network. The trick was getting it to be invisible on the network. If Mr. House detects a rogue Securitron in his system, he remotely fries it. Getting around that security feature was a bit tricky.
You didn't think to tell anyone about this?
Yeah, strange as it sounds, I figured that bad-mouthing one of the Strip's most powerful people wasn't a good idea. The only reason why I'm telling you any of this is because he's gone now. What do you want to know? Not much to tell. He'd heard... See you when I see you.
Yeah, take care of that. See you in the quest.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night.
That must be the white gloves.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons?
Okay, apparently you can't sneak. Okay, I like this response. Could I trouble you to blow it out your ass? See what happens.
How frightfully uncouth. I'm afraid I must insist you relinquish your weapons. My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance that everything will be returned upon your departure. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate. Please, enjoy your stay. Adieu. I am at your service.
I've heard that Securitrons are nastier than ever.
You watch yourself around Mr. Gunderson.
Actually, I am gonna have to find a place to stop, because it is about that time, unfortunately. I'm gonna exit. Save. Okay, I'm gonna exit the game. I'm gonna take us back over to chat, and we will look somebody to raid. And stick around because you will be getting channel points from the raid. Okay, with that, take here. Okay, let's back over to chat. I think today went very well today. Got a lot done in New Vegas today. Certainly learned a lot. And we finally met up with Caesar and we activated certain Curatrons. I think I might take over New Vegas and if I can't hand it over to the NCR. So let me just let me go ahead and see who is on and we'll rate them. Okay, let me see. We got a lot of people on. We don't want anybody with weapons in the hotel. Bro, there's someone with a shotgun right next to you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what it was with that guy. He was hired by the White Gloves to take on to work for them. So let me quickly see who is on. Okay, we got a good selection of people on. Why don't we? Oh, I know who we raid. Why don't we raid Wounds? What he's currently doing. Okay, right now he's just chatting, but he's no doubt going to be playing a horror game. We're gonna raid Wounds, and before we do that, let me and while I get things set up, let me give you guys the raid messages so you guys can copy them. Okay, this is for subs, and this one is for non-subs. Okay, I hope everybody enjoyed today's stream today. I know I certainly did. I think I got a lot done today in New Vegas. I will be back tomorrow, and we will be playing Scarlet Nexus and continuing on Yuito's side of the story. So I hope you guys look forward to that, because I know I can't wait to find out what happens on Yuito's side, because it's not going to take as long as, I don't think it's going to take as long as it did with Kisane's side, because I'm able to have the weapons that I had from when I did Kisane's side, so it's a lot of help when it comes to fighting the others. So I think we'll get through it pretty well. The only thing that's probably going to take a while to get through will be the Bond episodes, but I'm pretty sure it won't take long to get through those. Plus, we'll learn more about the characters. So let me go ahead and start the raid. We need to make sure everything's correct. Okay, I don't know why I did that. Let me fix this, because I don't know why it's... Okay, now I'm going to start the raid. Okay, like I said, I am going to be back on tomorrow with Scarlet Nexus, so I hope everybody will come by tomorrow and see me take down a bunch of others and brain crush them. And with that, I'm going to say goodnight, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is in your time zones. Everybody have a good night, and I will see everybody later.